Howdy folks, it's Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004, race 12 out of 36, the 2007 Coca-Cola 600. Well, the Charlotte Speed Week, so to speak, has already been kicked off to a bang. Kevin Harvick wins the 2007 All-Star, just like he did in real life. So, attaboy to Kevin Harvick and Richard Childress Racing, bringing in the Brinks truck. So the next three races, well, we got Coca-Cola 600, and then that's the end of, in my opinion, the spring race of the schedule. After that, it's on the Dover, and Dover is the final race of the spring schedule, in my opinion. Then it starts at Pocono. So the next three races, you got Coca-Cola 600, Dover, and Pocono. Dover's a fun track, though. I will say, Dover's a fun track. That's going to be fun. Obviously, no points change as the All-Star race as well. The All-Star race. But we're going to the Coke 600, which means it's a patriotic event. And, I love patriotic cars. So let's go ahead and get a patriotic wrap on our Monte Carlo. Alrighty, folks. So here is our 2007 patriotic card. Yes, it looks very different than the norm. Well, here's some interesting thoughts to it. So I was thinking about, I wanted to do kind of like a dark, kind of like, not faded, but kind of like a dark, kind of like a wine red kind of red effect to it. So you have like the red, it's kind of like a dark cherry red, and you have like a dark navy blue, and you have like a steel gray, right? Just kind of a rustic look to it I wanted to do. And I was thinking, like, I want to use kind of like one of those fonts they use, maybe for like more of a military, more of a bolder, sharper edged font. So I was looking around, I was like, ooh, these look kind of cool. So I try to put those on there. So it's a kind of I would say a more detailed, more kind of like rustic kind of look to it. What I was kind of looking for, kind of like a dark wine red, kind of like a dark blue with kind of like a flat steel type of gray in the back end. So this is our patriotic car for those 600. I'm freaking excited. I love it. I really do. I think it looks pretty cool. Tell me what y'all think about it down below in the comment section. Hopefully we can get this thing a freaking W. So we're, of course, going to the Coke 600. Let's see how the garage and all that good jazz is doing. Obviously, nothing we can do there. Let's load up the car and go back to Charlotte. We had a shot to win, of course, the All-Star, but the Coke 600 is a whole different animal, guys. It's going to take field strategy. It's going to take a lot of different things to win this freaking race. You're going to have to pit well, but I like this paint scheme. You know what it really reminds me of? It reminds me of the Rick Ware racing cars, how they made their bold military fonts on there, bro. I just like this car. It kind of reminds me of like one of those like backgrounds you could see on your phone that has like a American flag, but it's kind of like it has like shadows and whatnot, or like a dark red, a dark blue. That's what it really reminds me of, Not just a bright, bold color. It's kind of a darker color. I freaking like it. Car rating of 80. Let's go back to Charlotte Motor Speedway, or Lowe's Motor Speedway, if you prefer. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified 16th for the Coke 600. I'm freaking excited. It's going to be a long freaking race. We won this event back in 2005. Can we get our second Coke 600 win? It'd be a huge crown jewel win for one of these drivers. Let's go ahead and sit it down trackside from Lowe's Motor Speedway.
Welcome, everyone, to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's time once again for the running of the Coca-Cola 600 here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. And EA Sports is here to bring you all the action. This is a hometown crowd for a lot of these drivers.
A lot of these teams are based in this area, and this is a 2,000-acre dream come true for any NASCAR fan. I don't think there's a bad seat anywhere in this place, and there's always great racing to go along with it.
Tony Stewart has a solid top 10 spot in the standings so far.
He's been working hard this season, and it's paying off so far. He'll need a good finish in this one to gain some spots.
Kenny Wallace had a great run in qualifying this week.
Well, the extra time that team spent on qualifying this week makes all the difference. I think they should spend extra time every week. Maybe it would help improve their average starting position.
The 82 car, who's currently in the top 10 in points, will try to reach the next step, the top 5.
I had a chance to talk to him this morning, and he's looking forward to this race. He feels they have a very strong car that can pick up some more points this week. We'll keep an eye on him.
gentlemen, start your engines.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. Mark Martin, Tony Stewart. Now, if you go back to the All-Star race, yes, it's All-Star race, I know. Kevin Harvick won that event. But there was some cats that were really fast in that event. Jimmy Johnson could be the cat to win tonight's race. We're starting 16th, not terrible, but not great. The one thing about the AI, though, their tires will fall off faster than ours. So the last 5 to, I would say, 7 laps of a run, of a fuel run, is going to be the best time to make passes. But, of course, you never know. It is the 600, anything can happen. Oh boy, here we go. 40 laps. The second crown jewel of 2007 is up for grabs. Who is going to win tonight? There's your all-star winner, Kevin Harvick, right there on the inside, trying to fight to the bottom lane here. There we go. We're going to pull up right in front of Mikey Waltrip. It's going to be a long night of racing here, guys. Get your popcorn, get your beef jerky, whatever you need, your pistachios, whatever you want. Oh boy. Take care of your equipment. Try to find a way to the front. But again, the AI is going to get slower as the laps go on. Our car is going to get faster, which is really interesting. So it becomes a matter of can you pass them and how fast can you pass them. Because some tracks, it's like, oh my god, the earlier in the run, the better. But actually, the later in the run, it gets better for us because the AI's tire fall off is just a tick faster than us. So it gives us a slight advantage, but you got to get there first. Turn for it, Charlotte. I tell you what, man, that thing is wicked loose, baby. But another thing is that it creates this idea of a log jam, trying to find room to get around these people. Oh my goodness, Benson. I just can't get around him there, man. He's blocking. Oh, almost took the front nose off Junior's Monte Carlo. I'm sorry, boy. I didn't even know he's there. We didn't make contact there, luckily, but we're trying to get around Kenny Walson, get really loose off turn 4, trying to catch it. Oh my goodness. This thing is very loose, but it is a good race car, guys. They've really worked on this car. We had our test session at the All-Star race. That really helped us out. Our car is going to be good even though if we have damage, but I don't want to tear it up, though. You know, this is the best this bullet's going to be, so let's take care of it. Try to get to the end of this race, man. It is a long event. Oh, underneath Johnny Benson's Pontiac down the front straightaway. We'll get a top 5 update here in the Coke 600 very soon. Don't worry about that. We're trying to move up. You know, the best time to pass them is when they're single file, one abreast. You know, just one car in a group, so to speak. Mark Martin still out front. Jimmy Johnson, I think, could be tonight's big winner. He ran so good in the All-Star race, guys. He hasn't won in a while. I think Johnson could be poised to get a huge win tonight for Hendrick Motorsports. Bobby Gordon's going to move up the track a little bit for me. Thank you, buddy. Ooh, boy. Tight entering turn 2 there. Couldn't hold on to it. Oh, car's going to get a little loose there. Junior's going to have a run on the outside. Do we throw a block? I don't think it's necessary, but we're going to try to go underneath. Nope, don't do it. Don't back out. Oh, man, we would have had to make contact with Robbie Gordon there to make that pass, and I'm just not willing to make that contact early right now. I just want to take care of the car as best as I can. Underneath Robbie Gordon here. I feel like patience is going to be tested tonight. That's the thing. It's a huge deal. Like this, like some people, the Coke 600 don't mean nothing to me. This is a crown jewel race, man. It is one of the coolest freaking races in the world. Come on, underneath the 01 car. There we go. A little bit of a run. Ooh, corner exit. There we go. Come on, just keep it to the bottom here. Keep it to the bottom. There we go. Thank you, Jesus. All right, now we can try to run down the 38 Ford. You know, Robert Yates Racing, with Dale Jarrett's retirement and the 06 offseason, it really is apparent that Evernham is falling apart. Their team, they're good after Bill Elliott. Now Robert Yates Racing with Dale Jarrett, they're not doing any good. Throw in Ganassi. Jamie McMurray had Ganassi's best run of the season in the All-Star race. Imagine that. So my point is that Ganassi, Evernham, and Robert Yates Racing have fell from their, I'll be honest with you, from the mountaintop, so to speak. Like, they are so inconsistent and just non-competitive. And it's a shame. Because I think Sadler deserves, you know, to be in a race-winning car. And just, unfortunately, the Yates cats don't have the speed. Kind of lost a little bit there trying to get around Sadler. Now, Waltrip's coming up. You know, DEI has kind of gotten off to a slow start this year. No big wins or nothing, but quietly, Michael Waltrip has been one of the most consistent drivers in the garage area, and I think that deserves some recognition. I think Waltrip really deserves some kudos his way for how consistent he has been here in the 2007 spring. Oh, a little bit of a corner there. There we go. Had to kind of slap in front of Sadler there. It's okay, though. Ooh, Junior's going to be eating us up on the bottom. Got to get to the bottom, protect that corner. We're going to have our top 5 update. Let's get to the back straightaway. 10 laps, make it 11 laps. Pretty much in the book today, or tonight, rather. Ooh, that sunshine there. Let's see how the top half of the field is going, or the top 5. Martin, Tony Stewart gets around Jimmy Johnson. Got Labonte and Gordon, so 4 Monte Carlos in the top 5. That lone Ford. Keep in mind, Mark Martin won Richmond, the last points-paying race. That was the first win for the Ford Taurus in 2007. So Ford's getting off to a slow start. Monte Carlo just banging on the drum. They've won the last 4 championships. And of course, the 2002 one by Tony Stewart was with the Pontiac. So technically they've won the last 4, but GM has won the last 5. Pontiac's still running in NASCAR. I think it's about that time to start talking about fuel mileage. Lap 12, coming to lap 13, we're going to be halfway. So roughly about 24, 25 laps you could run on a tank of petrol here. Tire wear, though. They're going to be worse on tires than we are. This is what I call, this is the ability to pass situation. Their tires are shot, but our tires are decently good. So I'm not worried about that. It becomes a situation of how much track position can we gain on these guys. Because we're gaining on them with old tires. That's huge. Like, that is such a underrated aspect, as we're going to get very loose off the corner there. Newman's blocking hard here. I don't want to make contact with you, bud. But, I mean, if you give me no choice, I'm going to have to. There we go, there we go, there we go. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, boy, it's going to get difficult here. It's going to get difficult. There we go. Oh, thank you, God. Okay, so now, when's the best time to pit? I'm thinking lap 20. You know, just splitting it down the middle. I think that's a good situation. But, I mean, we could pit a little early. I don't know, man. I don't know, because our car is good right now. I want to make up as much track position as a little bit of contact with Kevin Harvick there. Gotta be careful. There we go. Our right sides are starting to give, but you can see how our car is slowly getting some speed, and we're gaining on the leader here, man. I think that's a better strategy, is pit with the leader, because now we're slowly starting to enter the fray here. In fact, I see that Home Depot Monte Carlo. We're in that area right now. So I think the best thing we can do is take advantage of our tires right now and pit with the leader. Because we're able to match their speed on fresh tires. But we get faster as the run goes on. So if we pit with them, the last 5 to 6 laps of this 600, we're going to have the better tires. Granted, we don't get a caution, we don't get trapped a lap down or something stupid. Kenseth, he is not happy about the Richmond incident, probably the All-Star race either. I mean, that All-Star was a banger. Ooh, underneath Kenseth. Of course, Jeff Gordon had a short night at Charlotte last Saturday night. He was out in segment 1 with an engine failure. So they were trying something to win this 600. You know that. Of course, Gordon going for another championship. He's going for his 5th one. Tony Stewart has won 5 consecutive championships, for the newer viewer out there. But Tony Stewart is eating up on Mark Martin right now. He is trying to go for the lead here underneath 24 car. Thank you, bud. That's Bobby Labonte, and for some reason that paint scheme looks different on that 18 car. I don't know why. That paint scheme looks different. I kind of like it. So yeah, Mark Martin is still out front. Lap 18 out of 40. Expect cars to pit now. Expect the pit stops to begin. There they go. They're pitting now. I don't want to be the first row of cars down. I don't want to be the first row of cars. I want to be with the second row. I want to have a shot to win this race, man. I really do. I wonder if Bobby's running the 01 paint scheme. Because that car looks, yeah, that looks like the 01 paint scheme. Dude, I freaking love that on that 18 car. That looks freaking good, man. Like the 2000, the 01 paint scheme looks good. Now, is Martin going to pit here? Because if so, we're going to dive on pit road. Oh, I thought he was pitting, dude. I tagged the brakes a little bit. It's okay, though. It's just so hard to tell when they're going to pit sometimes. Here we go. So Tony Stewart's already got his service, but he is a lap down. But like I said, as their tires age, our tires get better. So, well, they don't get better, but they're better than them. Come on, come on. There we go, there we go, there we go. Please pit this time, Martin, because I'm about to have to. I'm pitting. Yep, he's coming in. Okay. Oh, don't screw it up. Okay, pause it here. Hopefully the 135 car don't cream our crop here. No damage repair. Don't touch the car. The car's good. Whew, we dodged a bullet there. Take care of the car. We need a clean pit stop. I need a 15.6 second pit stop. I will take that. Come on, team. This is the 600, man. This is a crown jewel, man. You can only win so many of these. Come on, team. I love this freaking paint scheme, bro. Just has like rustic American flag kind of feel to it, you know? Kind of reminds me of like a battleship or something. With that kind of like steel gray in the back. I don't know. I like this paint scheme a lot. It's like a modern splash design, too. So we're off pit road here. Come on, come on. Go, 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 go. All right, so Tony Stewart's going to gain time because he pitted earlier. But Tony Stewart, rude awakening to the 20 car. If my calculations are correct, Tony Stewart is going to get burnt, unfortunately. He's going to get burnt with 5 to go because his tires are going to be 2 laps older. And we've seen how big of a difference it is between new and old tires for the AI. Our tires weren't even that bad. Like, we probably maybe fell off, yeah, a good maybe second or so. But our tires were still able to make ground. So you can only imagine how bad the AI's tire is going to be for those first cats who pitted. The only thing that's their saving grace is they gained some track position pitting early. That's the only thing that's going to prove that strategy to be good. Of course, a caution could throw a monkey wrench into everything, and it could help them out, could hinder them from a good finish. Anyways, we got to get back up there, though. 12th, 10th, 11th. Burton running that beautiful peel out, reeling forward. There we go, up to 10th here. 17 laps to go in the 2007 Coca-Cola 600. Your race leaders, Tony Stewart. A little bit of pit strategy. Martin pitted late there. He's going to have great tires to the end here. Come on, team. Oh, man, that's a lot of freaking track position we're going to have to make up, guys. That's a lot of track position. I think Tony Stewart's going to get ate up pretty quick, though. I think Martin's going to gain on him. But then again, Tony Stewart could just be one of those cats, you know, he could be a shy fox in the weeds, so to speak. He could be laying down, just holding a little bit back in that first half. And he could be easily, your race winner tonight. The goal for us, top 5. This is Charlotte, one of our best tracks. We won Texas, which is a sister track to Charlotte Motor Speedway. We ran great in the All-Star race. We've won this race before. But here's the thing. If a caution comes out right now, oh my God, it's like hitting the lottery. But if it goes green flag to the end, do we have enough time? 15 laps to make up, I would say, 45% of the racetrack on time. That is a tall task. I don't know. I just don't know. We're 8.1 at the line. Let's see how this all cycles out, because I don't think you can make that much time up. I just don't. Unless the pace drops off with Tony Stewart's tires and maybe they block each other and slow down Martin, and that kind of slows down the leaders and gives us a little bit of a opportunity. Newman, I'm just asking you, please don't block me. I get it, we're rivals, but man, I really need to get around you. 7.8 at the line, so we gained 0.3 that lap. So on average, we're going to probably have to get, what, 4 to 5 tenths a lap. Granted, Tony Stewart's on pretty bad tires right now. and the rest of the leaders still got a few more laps to shave off. It's about 7 to 8 to go is when our tires are going to be really better than theirs. But then again, we could abuse our tires too much trying to gain this track position. Again, it's a 7.5 at the line, so we're averaging about 3/10 a lap. But if they get side-by-side racing, anything could happen tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Anything could happen, folks, so you just got to keep digging. Got to keep digging, man. This is a huge race to win, man. I want to win this race so freaking bad. It's the Coke 600, man. It's the Coke 600. This is such a huge freaking event, bro. Lap 29 here tonight. 7.4. Got to do better than that. Kind of brushed the wall a little bit there. It's okay. Hey, man, if Truex can win the 2019 Coke 600, a beat-up car, we can do it. Gaining on Kurt Busch here. Their tires are slowly starting to fade. Kurt Busch, of course, you know, not too happy about Richmond in the All-Star race. He's going to try to block us pretty good there. Underneath the 97, we're gaining time, but that is too much time to gain. If they don't significantly drop their pace, there's no way we can catch them. We're about a full straightaway behind. With 10 laps to go, I think we're going to need a yellow flag to be able to win this 600. And if we do, it's game on. And that becomes, how do you get a yellow flag? Because the AI is already pitted, so there's no pit road incidents. The best and most likely scenario would be one driver to have a DNF in such of a engine failure. Runs the bottom of the track, washes up, and another car hits them. That's probably the best case scenario. But then again, you just never know. But I just don't think we have enough time. I mean, 7 seconds at Charlotte? I mean, good God, that's a lot of freaking time to make up. But then again, their tires are going to get worse. But that is still a lot of time to make up, guys. 7 seconds flat. God, dog, that is a lot of freaking time. But on the bright side, though, the top 5 is still very much alive right now. I mean, top 5, I think we can get that, definitely. Which is still great for the points. And speaking of which, your race leader is Tony Stewart, and I failed to check, but I want to see where Ryan Newman is, because that is the battle for the championship. And that's where the top 5 finish could be our saving grace. If we can get some points ahead of Ryan Newman, that would be huge. 7 laps to go here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The Coke 600 underway. Tony Stewart, could his pit strategy net him a huge win tonight? Let's see where Ryan Newman is. He is your pretty much your championship guy right now. He's going to be 10th right now, so as of right now, we would gain maybe 6 points on Newman. We're like 50-something behind, so if we can get into the top 5, maybe we can get that to maybe 20 points gained tonight. But then again, that's just 20 points. And it's much easier said than done. Our tires are starting to wear. Let's see what the interval is at the line. It's a 6.7. We're gaining on the leader, but just not enough. Just not enough to be able to really have a shot at this. It's going to take a yellow, and it's going to have to happen very soon. Underneath Jeff Gordon, please don't block me, bud. I know you got older tires, man. Underneath Jeff Gordon. Ooh, car's going to wash up a little bit. Just don't have that exit velocity that we need. Yeah, we actually lost a 10th that lap. So Tony Stewart's actually doing pretty good with his tires. Gordon is blocking me very hard right now. Not too appreciative of it. So yeah, definitely a caution is going to be the only way we can win the Coke 600. Gordon, please don't block me. Little contact there. Man, Gordon is not giving up. He blocked us, so I'm going to kind of rough him up a little bit there. I want to get up to the top 5, man. I want this top 5. Bobby Labonte looks like... Oh, nope, we're going to hit the wall there. Dang it. Oh, thanks. That was my fault there. Come on, car. Go for it. Go for it. Oh, he's going to bump us in the corner. Okay, Gordon. Okay. I see you. He's not too happy. Okay. 2 can play at that game. 2 can play at that game, Gordon. You know, I'm a fan of yours too, bud, but man, Gonna race me like that? Yeah, he is definitely a very, very angry person. So, 3 to go in the Coke 600. Pretty much a caution would end tonight's race. So it's Tony Stewart or Mark Martins to lose. Our car's got a little bit of damage late in the going, but I'm not too worried about that. I think the top 5 has sailed, though, unfortunately. Either way, a top 10 will be a solid night. We can gain a few points on Ryan Newman. We didn't qualify that good either, but I just, dang, man. They really picked up their pace late in the going. And, fortunately, just not our night to win. But, hey, a top 10, just like Richmond, man, a good track for us. But, hey, if you come away with a top 10, you could really hold on to some points. And I don't know. Maybe we can catch that little red card there. I don't know. I'm going to try. Looks like a rookie. It almost looks like rookie stripes on the back end of that car. I don't know if that's a lap down cat or not. No, yeah, definitely. That's a lap down cat because the cat we're trying to pass is a 17 car. Oh, yeah, he's way up there. So, yeah, there ain't no way we're getting the top 5. That's unfortunate. Hey, we did what we had to do. 7th place finish is a good run. Coming to the white flag, a yellow would end the race, obviously. Tony Stewart might have just pulled the wool over everyone's eyes, and he might be getting a big 600 win here, guys. I'll take a top 10. I'll gladly take a top 10. Ooh, no, 43 car. Yep, we connected. Sorry, bud. It's okay. It's okay. Top 10, man. Top 10. That's what we need. We need a top 10 run. Keep that consistency. Sorry, 43 car. I didn't mean to hit you, bud. Oh, don't spin out. Oh, there's Gordon. Please don't hit me. Oh, Gordon's trying to hit me. Oh, that was stupid. Just go. Just go. Just go. Go, 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 go. We didn't get to top 10. We got 11th. I tried to block Gordon at the end. It's okay. Tony Stewart is going to win the Coca-Cola 600. Pitting early was the right call. Note to self. I think Gordon wrecked out, though. So that's at least one positive. Let's go check that out. So Tony Stewart, he doesn't get the max points today. Mark Martin does get that. I believe, yep. Gordon wrecked out the end there, I think. Yeah, he when we made contact with him, it took him out. Look, I'm a Gordon fan, and yes, we kind of had our own contact. I probably started it, but hey, man, you're trying to wreck me at the final corner, I'm going to take you out. I shouldn't have done that, but hey, man, it's okay. We lost a few spots. It's all good. We'll keep on trucking. We survived the 600. We didn't get the top 10 that I wanted, but it's okay. Scott Wimmer and Kevin Harvick going to be bottom of the barrel today. Definitely need to take Gordon out to Applebee's. We gotta squash that over. We got Winston Cup racing to do for the rest of the summer. Anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Upload these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the new uploads. With all that being said, folks, have a great one. Diecastbuffet with a beat-up car, unfortunately, at the 600. Signing off.